a global pandemic, William Fry's Charleen O'Keefe discusses some of the trends and challenges facing the life sciences industry.
Hi, my name is Charleen O'Keefe. I'm a partner in William Fry's Life Sciences Group, and I specialise in intellectual property disputes and regulatory law.
Can you give me an overview of some of the trends that you're seeing within the life sciences industry?
From working with our clients in the life sciences industry, we're seeing three big trends. The first of these is the digitalisation in the healthcare sector. This is happening in many forms. For example, increased use of telemedicine, AI-enabled medical devices, and use of blockchain electronic medical records. The second big trend we are seeing is a move towards non-pharmacological intervention and the use of screening devices to screen for diseases and the treatment of chronic diseases. The third trend is in relation to medicines. We are seeing a shift away from the one-size-fits-all approach to personalised, individualised medicines. We're seeing development of advanced therapy medicinal products, particularly gene and cell therapies.
So, are there any policies likely to impact these areas?
Yes, the industry's future is likely to be shaped in some form by the European Commission's recently published pharmaceutical strategy. It was published at the end of last year, and one of the key drivers of the strategy is to ensure access for affordable medicines for all patients, and also to address unmet medical needs, particularly in the areas of antimicrobial resistance and rare diseases.
What are some of the regulatory challenges facing the industry at the moment?
The biggest and most imminent regulatory challenge facing the industry is the medical device regulations, which become fully applicable next month, and their counterpart, the in vitro diagnostic medical devices regulations, becoming fully applicable this time next year. These regulations represent a long-awaited strengthening of the regulatory framework for medical devices. There's two big changes under the MDR. Firstly, it brings all economic operators in the supply chain within its scope, and it broadens the range of devices under its remit. For example, for the first time, aesthetic products such as dermal fillers and liposuction equipment will be classified as a medical device. Other regulatory challenges that companies are facing are the full implementation of the clinical trials regulation, and also compliance with GDPR against a backdrop where EU-US Privacy Shield has been struck down, and where we see an increased appetite from European regulators to enforce the GDPR through substantial fines.
And then outside of regulatory challenges, what other issues are facing the industry?
The life science and healthcare sector, similar to most other sectors, are seeing challenges coming from changing consumer behaviour, accelerated technologies, and cyber attacks.